Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but this chapter, I just felt like I had to say something. Now, my internet's still not very good, but I'm not going to be good for a little while. I might be moving sometime soon, so hopefully, I can get better internet. But overall, this chapter, I've wanted to do reviews for the past few weeks, but I've been hesitant to. But this chapter, I gotta do something. And it's not going to be one of those play by play analyses or anything like that. I'm just gonna talk about and there's no script or anything. I'm just gonna talk about what I loved about this chapter, which was a lot. For one thing, in this chapter, I have felt so much dread in One Piece in so few times. It, you know, starts out, Kaido is furious and even heartbroken by the fact that he won just like he did with Odin, unfairly, interference, and you can see just the heartbreak in his eyes. And yeah, if it wasn't One Piece, I would know for certain that CP0 agent is dead. Which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to explore them a little bit. Hey, if that guy's dead, hopefully we get to explore the other ones. I don't know. The guys we haven't met yet, he was kind of the one I was hoping would make a good impact, but oh well. But yeah, it obviously the narrator says Luffy versus Kaido, winner, Kaido, king of the beasts. So yeah, to be honest, I'm glad that Kaido did win that fight. I am glad. Obviously not for the sake of the people of Wano, but for the sake of the story. If Luffy would have won that fight, I would have been pretty mad. Not that I don't want Kaido to be defeated, I do. But it's just Luffy's power escalation. I just don't like it. He's getting too strong too fast for me. Like one minute he's getting knocked out by Kaido a little bit. Later, he's able to at least hurt Kaido, but still get completely demolished by him. That was fine. The third time around, he's pretty much toe to toe with Kaido. I didn't like that. I was hoping that if Luffy did win, he'd win with the help of other people. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. But overall, Kaido does win, and then he kills the CP9 agent, and then the main thing about Kaido when it comes to being a villain, the main thing he does right is fear. I have always been afraid of Kaido. And in this chapter, there's just more fear of him now than ever. When he goes down there and he's like, Luffy's dead. Everyone here is either going to join me or you will be my slaves and you will work until you die. I don't care if your women are hurt. I don't care if your children are hurt. You all mean nothing to me. And overall, Kaido's always kind of confused me as a villain. Because yeah, he is a despicable person like that, but he's also had his strong code of honor, so just kind of inconsistent, which granted is kind of interesting too. When you think about it, think about the psychology of him. But overall, I would probably have more dread from this chapter than any other if it weren't for one thing. They kept saying Luffy was dead, and I knew that wasn't true. If they would have said defeated or something, he's out for the rest of the time, he can't help you now, then I would feel so much dread. But the second they said Luffy's dead or something, yeah, that kind of killed it for me. But this is still an amazing chapter. And yeah, for the rest of it, it's pretty much, oh, we gotta get out of here. People are crying that Luffy's dead. Chopper, Nami's in denial about it. And she's right. And then she calls Kaido a liar. Kaido fires a burrow breath at her. And then Marco blocks it. Marco is incredibly powerful. So I do hope we get to see a little scuffle between him and Kaido. I don't think Marco can beat Kaido. However, Kaido's kind of on his last leg, so maybe if Yamato and Momonosuke help. But I digress. So yeah, that's pretty much the most of the chapter. There are other things, but like I said, this isn't a step-by-step analysis. We need to get into the bottom part, because this is just a really quick review. Momonosuke pretty much ready to give up, and Yamato pretty much instilling our, pretty much reigniting our undying love for Yamato. And is like, no, we cannot give up. The last 20 years have gone to this moment. And those last few minutes are so impactful and kind of conflicted because, like I said, the whole evolution of Luffy right now, I haven't really been a big fan, think it's too much too soon. But the last thing with Momonosuke and Zunisha, when Zunisha's like, Momonosuke, I haven't felt this in over 800 years. He has returned. Who? Joy Boy. And then you get this thing of Luffy. He's awake, he's grinning. You don't see his eyes, kind of like how Joy Boy is. And there's something going on with his hair and stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on. I can't wait to hear the theories about it. But overall, people are saying that Luffy might have a mythical Zoan and not a Paramecia. That his devil fruit's what they were talking about, and that he's probably going to awaken it. I hope he doesn't awaken it, and if it does, I hope it's like a temporary thing that he can't master yet. Kind of like how Chopper can go into Monster Point for a little bit, but hasn't had the training for it to sustain it, or how Law and Kid can awaken their devil fruits, but they can't really sustain it. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I hope for. Because if he masters his devil fruit awakening now, I'm going to be pissed. Too much too soon. But yeah. And one more thing I want to add. When Law and Kid are like, yeah, it's over. Law might have the voice of all things. Because he says Luffy's voice is gone. At least I think it was him. I don't know. Kid's the one confirmed to have Conqueror's Haki, so maybe I saw it wrong. It was actually Kid saying that. But overall, yeah, Law might have the voice of all things. So, either that or it's observation Haki. I don't know. But yeah, this was an amazing chapter. It had its flaws with the whole Luffy's dead thing, and with this being One Piece, you're like, no, he isn't. So that killed some of the dread. But just Kaido instilling so much fear into me. That moment, I don't think I've ever feared any villain more in One Piece, except maybe with Sakazuki on his rampage in Marineford. But overall, at least as far as villains in a long time, I haven't felt so much fear. Even Doflamingo never instilled that much fear for me. Maybe in some moments he did, but Kaido, like right now, it's like every single word he says just fills you with dread and despair because you know he can act upon it. Luffy might be able to beat him, and if he does, I hope he doesn't beat him single-handedly. I hope Yamato helps him. I hope Marco helps him. Both of them are incredibly strong. Both of them can probably tip the scales into Luffy's favor. So yeah, that's chapter 1043. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Hopefully this one doesn't take days to upload, because if it does, then I'm going to wait a few weeks until I find a new place. But anyway, adios.